So I'm Joseline Castaños. I'm originally from the Dominican Republic, and I moved as a teenager to the United States. We have a very large Latino family here in the US, and mental health became important to me when my daughter tried to take her life, and I relied on my family and telling my family what was happening, and became an advocate to tell others about mental health, and so that everyone could get the help that they need. When my daughter tried to take her life, we had to find her the support that she needed. It was very challenging being in and out of hospitals and having such a large family who was getting together over Christmas while she was in the hospital. I found myself in the difficult position to tell them what had happened. And that's when I found out that 4 other young people in the family had been going through the same thing. And here we all thought that we were the only one, that we were going through it alone. It at first made me feel like something has to change, right? I vowed, like, we have to change. We have to get the support that people need. Why does it have to get to that point, right, before we get the needed help? So I think I went into an advocacy mode where I wanted to do more and more. Mental health during and after the pandemic has been challenging for us, especially for Latino families. I had 6 losses in my family directly related to COVID. Definitely disproportionate loss in the Latino community, and therefore mental health quite affected. And unfortunately, it is such a taboo. It's a topic that we don't want to talk about outside of our very immediate family. So sometimes we don't search the help that we need, and that's been challenging. But I think I've tried to be an advocate and to speak up myself for those who are suffering those challenges, so that everyone deserves, like, they have the right to get the help that they need. Mental health has been a challenge for the Hispanic community all along, but I think that with the pandemic, things were exacerbated. And one challenge is first breaking that stigma, being able to say it's okay not to be okay, being able to say we need the help, we need the support. But in addition to that, it's the challenge of access to proper care. It's also the challenge of language. It's hard enough already to find a therapist or a psychiatrist. Now try to find a therapist or a psychiatrist who speaks Spanish, so that you can be at a level of comfort to talk to that therapist. And last but not least, cultural competence. And it's one thing to speak the language for someone who has learned it as a foreign language, but it's another to understand that culture and to be able to work with that stigma and those barriers that have to be broken down in the Latino community so that we could really have mental health for all. I feel very supported by NAMI in my community to provide services in Spanish that are needed. Currently, I'm teaching online a NAMI basics class with numerous affiliates in the state. And it's great to see that those families are being nurtured, that they have really found a place where they can speak, they can learn, and they can know that there is hope, that it's not the end of the road. My hope for the future in the Latino community when it comes to mental health is that we are more open, that we talk about the need and get the support that we need. However, for that to happen, we need to have culturally competent and linguistically competent providers. We need more of our own people going into the profession. That way the Latino community feels more at ease and that they can trust these individuals, that they can trust that they will understand them and support them through their challenges. My daughter's anxiety, ADHD, and other diagnoses have been challenging. We've had tough times. However, finding the support that we needed at NAMI to get the resources we needed to support her, we learned that there is hope, that with education, with support, she could live a good life. And it's great to see her now being a senior in high school, getting ready to graduate, when there were times where we were in and out of hospitals, being very challenged and not even knowing if she was going to complete a school year. So NAMI has been a lifesaver for us. NAMI means family. It really is a safe place for all, including those with mental illness, those who are family members or loved ones caring for someone with mental illness. It really is a safe place.